For hours, it was a race too close to call.
Tonight, while the results are still not known, it looks like we are in a virtual tie.
After polling behind Democratic rival Hillary Clinton for months, Senator Bernie Sanders closed the gap with his anti-establishment message, essentially shifting the tone and dynamics of the Democratic campaign.
It is rare that we have the opportunity we do now to have a real contest of ideas, to really think hard about what the Democratic Party stands for and what we want the future of our country to look like.
On the Republican side, the results of the Iowa caucus were more definitive.
God bless the great state of Iowa.
After spending millions of dollars and months of campaigning, Republican presidential candidate Ted Cruz was celebrating.
Tonight is a victory for courageous conservatives across Iowa and all across this great nation.
A less impressive but still strong finish for Donald Trump, who went into the caucus polling in first place. He was uncharacteristically humble as he thanked his supporters.
There were 17 candidates. I was told by everybody, do not go to Iowa. You could never finish even in the top 10. We finished second, and I want to tell you something. I'm just honored. I'm really honored.
So this is the moment they said would never happen.
Most surprising was the showing by Senator Marco Rubio, who promised if he becomes the Republican presidential nominee, he would rebuild the U.S. military and defend gun rights he says have been eroded under a Democratic White House.
After 7 years of Barack Obama, we are not waiting any longer to take our country back.
With the snowstorm looming, pollsters had predicted a low voter turnout. It wasn't the case. Thousands lined up to caucus and declare their support for candidates.
Tonight, I have to tell you that I am suspending this presidential bid.
But a few did not survive the Iowa caucus. Democratic candidate Martin O'Malley and Republican Mike Huckabee ended their campaigns after finishing with less than 2% support. Hillary Clinton had the most to lose in Iowa. Falling from her position as frontrunner, she now trails Bernie Sanders as she heads to New Hampshire. It signals that the once clear victory for Clinton for the Democratic presidential nomination is now distant, and instead ahead is a grueling fight. Kimberly Helkett, Al Jazeera, Des Moines, Iowa.